everyone! Happy New Year! I'm so glad that 2020 is finally over and 2021 is here. In this video, I'll be sharing my 2021 New Year's resolutions as well as some of my tips when it comes to making New Year's resolutions. Before we begin, let's recap 2020. These were the goals that I had set for 2020. I'll kind of keep that up for a while. Just quickly look through. Some of these goals I did achieve in 2020, which I'm very proud of. However, some of them I didn't get to achieve, and those were mainly the ones that had to do with me going abroad to be able to achieve it. Things like running a marathon abroad, or getting my scuba diving license abroad, or traveling to certain places. I obviously didn't get to do that this year for an obvious reason. Nonetheless, for 2021, I'm still excited to set new goals and kind of have the fresh start. I think we all need that, right? And before I share my 2021 goals, I want to share 3 of my tips when it comes to making New Year's resolutions. Number 1 is to categorize your New Year's resolutions. If you look at my 2020 New Year's resolution that I just showed you, you'll see that it's divided into 3 different parts, and those are the categories that I have set for myself that kind of represent what my life really looks like, and it kind of covers all the aspects of my life that I want to focus on. I'll go more into detail when I share my 2021 resolutions with you. Tip number 2 is to set a general timeline. I think this is really important and something we miss really often because we kind of want to achieve all of our resolutions right away, maybe like in January or February. We all know in our heads that that's not really realistic. Might as well just set a general timeline as to when you want to achieve it. So if you go back to my 2020 New Year's resolution, you'll see that, for example, for Pilates, I said I'll start around April and I'll do it continuously. And I think I started doing it actually like in July or August-ish. And I think there was another one where I said I'll visit the Philippines at the last half of the year or so to get my scuba diving license or something. And I think setting this general timeline really helps me to not pressure myself, first of all, and to second, kind of be able to envision what my year would look like. And my third, my last but not least, is to say your goals out loud, perhaps in front of a camera like I'm doing, or to a friend, a family member, or your significant other. I think saying your goals out loud is kind of like declaring what you're going to achieve, and it kind of sets you up for that success. And I guess it kind of can be embarrassing at first. After a while, you realize that these goals kind of are meant to be shared. It's not just for yourself, though some of them can be personal. I think it's more powerful when you share it. So my 2021 New Year's resolution, these are the things that I want to achieve, and I actually sat down and wrote this on Christmas Day this year, and I want to briefly share this, though it's kind of scary to do so. Here, let me go to the page in my diary where I wrote it. Okay. So for the mind category, I have set to upload YouTube at least 3 times a month, and this is a goal that I've set that I thought was realistic, and 2, that'll keep me going throughout the entire year, that I'll be consistent with this whole YouTube thing that I'm starting. The second one that I have for the mind category is to continue using this app called Bank Salad, which is an app that keeps track of all your expenses. It's you can connect it to your bank account or your credit and debit card, so you know where like most of your money is going into, and you know where you can improve on. And I did use it in 2020 a little bit, but I stopped using it. But I want to be again more consistent in 2021. For the body part, my first goal is to run continuously. Running has become a huge part of my life, and I want to continue on doing so in 2021 as well. Because a lot of the races are canceled, and you know we don't have any more running crews running together, or we don't have meetups. It's kind of difficult to keep myself motivated on my own. However, I'll run at least 1 half marathon in 2021. My second one is to do a body profile photo shoot on July 2nd, which is my birthday. I'll be turning, I believe, 28 or 29 in Korean age. If you don't know what Korean age is, you can Google it. So yeah, it's technically my last year of my 20s in Korea, so might as well make it, glorious with a body profile photo shoot. Honestly speaking, I'm not really thinking about getting like a whole six-pack or going on a crazy diet. I want to still maintain a healthy diet and kind of have the definition of my abs and whatnot, but I don't want to go too hardcore, if you know what I mean. It's not going to be like a bikini photo shoot per se either. It'll more be like my workout clothes and leggings maybe. I don't know, we'll see. And the third goal that I have for the body category is to wake up early in the morning. So from January to March, I'll wake up at 6, and then the next quarter it'll be 5:30 a.m. The next quarter 5 a.m. and then the last quarter will be 4:30 a.m. This is because I used to be a morning person, but I guess I'm not anymore. I'm pretty tired in the mornings nowadays, and I wake up around 7:30, 8 now that I'm working from home, and I want to get in the habit of waking up early again and really having that extra time to get stuff done, like the things that I want to do but I don't have time to do in the afternoon, for like more reading, more quiet time, more planning, maybe YouTube, all of these things. And maybe hopefully by the end of it I won't need coffee to wake me up in the morning because I'll already be super awake. Last category is the spirit. If you're wondering what I'm looking at my Starbucks diary that I wrote down my goals in. The spirit category, my first goal is to finish one quiet time book every month. I did order one for January and February already. This is a new quiet time, ritual or discipline that I'm trying to get myself into in the mornings. I think by utilizing these quiet time books, I'll have more kind of a structured in my quiet time and daily routines, whereas before it was me just reading the word, meditating kind of as much as I can, and then kind of being done after praying. I think this will kind of set some more disciplines for me. And then the second one I have for that spirit category is to pray for my family every single day. No matter how long the prayers are, it doesn't matter. I do pray for them in my heart every day, but I want to be more intentional when it comes to praying for them. So these are my goals. There's only 7 of them, I think. Yeah, 7, which isn't a lot compared to what I used to set for myself, but I think first of all, like limitations that we have because of the virus, and second one being, I just want to focus more on certain areas in my life more in this upcoming year. So that's why it's kind of shortened. That doesn't mean that it's any easier, because I think some of them can be pretty intense. But anyhow, these are my New Year's resolutions and 3 of my tips that I use when it comes to planning. So I really hope that this helped you to also kind of plan out and envision what your year will look like. See you in my next video. Bye!